Hello everyone, I'm Sneha Sahiti Pamati. I'm pursuing my master's in the stream of data science at University of North Texas. So here I'm presenting you a paper called A Review and Analysis on Knowledge Discovery and Data Mining Techniques, which was written by Bhagwan Singh, Vivek Dubey, and Jitendra Sitlani. So the paper's purpose is to look at the technical findings in engineering, medical diagnosis, business analytics, and many other domains, and do an analysis based on knowledge discovery abilities. Now, the author have also discussed various previous papers that are published for analysis and provide insights for gaps, advantages, future implications, and directions. And in this paper, the author investigated different data mining techniques and knowledge discovery and pattern identification and the fields that needs improvement to improve data mining techniques. In high utility data mining, which is an important assignment for revelation, has come out that everything there will be some bit of helpful information. And we also know that data mining algorithms are used nearly in every field these days. It is also helpful to extract meaningful information from different areas of engineering or medical and business applications. There are also several algorithms and their extended versions are already proposed for the betterment. So in this present situation in everyday life, the database is becoming quicker so that the limiting data likelihood for prone is the best alternative for information mining. And also the algorithms like a priori FP development calculation, comparative a priori algorithm, FP development calculation is a quicker one. And the recursive FP growth calculation tends to have like more time for execution, and also the storage room is kind of expansive and all. So there are like some objectives for this paper. So the first objective is like investigating and analyzing different data mining techniques for the knowledge discovery and pattern identification process, and list the factors which needs the improvement and can be helpful for the data mining exposures, and identify and discuss the problem statement along with the suggestive measures for the future analysis and all. And I also told you that the author had proposed previous publications and all, like he reviewed around 18 publications, where 2 are from 2016, 8 are from 2017, and 1 is from 2018. It's because this paper was written in 2018. I think by the time he has written it, there are not many changes in 2018. That is the reason why they only have one 2018 publication. So all these publications are dealt with improvements and betterments of data mining techniques for knowledge discovery. So let's see in detail about these publications, what they have suggested. So the first paper was published in 2016, Srivastava, and what he suggested is that the data mining of frequent item set is associated with the Ruby mining is important. And the other paper in 2016 by Vanna Halley have suggested that the bioinformatics have contributed to high dimensional data sets. And the other paper in 2016 by Lee suggested that the valuable information mining can be performed through infrequent item sets. And he also told that FP growth algorithm is better than a priori algorithm. And then comes the year 2017 by Gorbani suggested that the convolutional strategies for finding regular item sets accept that data sets are static also. The incited rules are important over the whole data set. And also in 2017 by Hay suggested that the data mining plays an important role in big data. And again, Fulano and Dye have proposed average utility item sets algorithm for improving HUUI3 algorithm to apply for adding new database transactions without restart. And in 2017, Julkarnair and Shah suggested that the data flooding is an important different factors, including banking, telecom, scientific experiments, and many more. And in 2017, by Hawk suggested erasable item set mining that is helpful in finding the item sets, which also not affect the factory's profit. And again in 2019, Ismail suggested that the mining high utility examples is the method of finding sets of valuable things that can give a high benefit in a client exchange database. And in 2017, Klang Rusin proposed frequent regular item sets mining for finding the interesting item sets based on the occurrence behavior. And in 2017, Jiang and he proposed a more efficient non-recursive FP-NR growth algorithm and corresponding data structure. In 2017, Muhammad suggested that the maximum frequent item set is the biggest incident item set in a database which isn't secured by different item sets. And again in 2017, Subbulakshmi suggested frequent item sets are a major task in data mining. And again in 2017, Kore and Muhammad suggested that the mining high utility item sets for value-based data sets alludes to the revelation of item sets with high utility like benefits. And again in 2017, Bank suggested that the data stream frequent pattern mining is an important aspect in the field of data mining. And finally, in 2018, Bai suggested that the high utility item set mining is an emerging area of data mining. And then there is also a point in the paper that in light of FP development calculations, there are fewer applications today compared to the earlier decades. Additionally, even though many new calculations were proposed, the modifications of these calculations depends on the parallelization existing in FP development computations. And a new pre-handling technique effectively prunes unnecessary examples and highlights by using the least perp and least cardinality limit. The result of the analysis indicate that the proposed computation is highly precise compared to other calculations. The pre-planning methods effectiveness is shown by executive contemplate. And this was suggested in 2016 by Vanahali, which is like a brilliant point. And also the Maffin algorithm is very effective and also it's very quick. It was suggested in 2017 by He et al. And he actually compared Maffin algorithm with FP3 and he also used MapReduce in it. So it's like really quick and also the efficient. And the materials data mining process also have been introduced. And to accomplish like different tasks and materials disclosure, overview, and improvement, the MDM techniques can use both subjective and qualitative machine learning strategies. However, more exploration is needed for optimization. That's what the author have found out from the 7 different others. Like he have found some gaps from all the work that have done by the 7 different others. I can name the 7 different others. The first one is Nan et al. And the gap that he have found is relation between similar data can be developed in the future based on the work that he have done. And similarly, from all the works, from reviewing all the works, our author has found out some problem statements, and they are like positive and negative rule mining along with the ranking based frequent item periodization is missing. And the number of candidate set, frequency generation set, and accuracy combined missing in the work. And also there is a need of exploring in mining weighted frequent item sets in the data streams, and also by comparing different methods and results, gaps has been found, as I already told. So the use of selected database projections with upper bound and lower bound trimming procedures and average utility frequencies like less exposed. These are some of the gaps that we have found. This is all about the paper. And yeah, coming to the section 2. So what I have written in section 2 is my overall assessment, and what if I have wrote a similar kind of paper or anything, and some future implications and all over here. You can see it here. So as I'm unfamiliar with, I'm not that much familiar with data mining, and I'm completely new for data mining approaches and also the algorithms. So I feel like generally I have read this paper like twice or thrice to understand it. So it's not like after reading the paper for the first time I could able to understand. So that's quite confusing, and there are some points that kind of unclear for me in the paper. However, I understood it by using the resources and all. And coming to this paper, the author have done a very decent job, like summarizing all the goals, difficulties, solutions, everything in a single paragraph. Like he has taken around 18 publications. However, he explained all the 18 publications in 18 paragraphs, which where he has done like really good job. Like he said what they have suggested and how they have implemented that thing and all. So he's done a very decent job over here. And I also believe that his paper have accepted because he has cited so many sources. And he also, the way he has looked the work and the way he has find all the gaps and all. And also, I think after reading a single paragraph of all the publications, one can get interest in reading the whole paper or anything. So I think that is the reason why his paper has been published. So even though like I have no prior knowledge of data mining, his article have helped me to know the methods, like how it actually works and all, and also to create an effective knowledge discovery system and mine a frequent item set. This study discusses and investigates several data mining techniques, and it also contains recommendations for the future. I like the way he had written this paper. And the paper can also be further improved by identifying better methods that are required for knowledge discovery in threshold level assignment and negative rule mining, and involve the candidate reduction to quicken the procedure. I would also involve a brief note about all the algorithms, as I am unclear of the algorithms in data mining. So even if anyone completely new to the data mining, even they are reading the article or paper, they could able to understand all the algorithms. And also I would have involved a brief note about algorithms, and I would have come up with a technique that develops an effective data mining knowledge discovery model that can handle candidate creation and mining for both positive and negative association rules. And from this paper, I have learned what data mining and its algorithms briefly are, and also how it is used for knowledge discovery and knowledge in databases. And data mining developments found that real esteem is in finding helping reports and find patterns and collections of information instead of pruning the data. Like instead of cutting all unnecessary data, it's really very good for us to find patterns and connections from it using data mining algorithms. And I also have attained so much interest in data mining after reading this article. This is like really helpful for me. But however, there are like two questions that got raised for me in my mind, like why data stream frequent pattern mining is an important aspect. Why is it like so important aspect in the data mining field? Because I actually don't know, like particularly I'm not an expert in data mining. I just have a very small doubt about it. And also I have this thing in my mind, like can we create any recursive FP growth calculations that takes less time and less storage? Like if that's possible, like can we do it or anything? I'm just curious. So that's about this paper. Thank you so much for listening to me.